how honest are you with yourself? How honest are you about the things that are going on with you? So I was thinking about how honesty plays out in therapy and kind of just life in general. Sometimes clients will come into therapy and they might not be upfront about everything that's going on with them. And that's hard for me to watch as a therapist. And it's kind of made me think how being honest with somebody else, right, like being honest with a therapist, really requires that you first be honest with yourself. So how honest are you with yourself? How honest are you about the things that are going on with you? I often see that clients and people around me in general, myself included, and I do this all the time, maybe we aren't being as honest with ourselves as we should be. So we have this idea of radical honesty, that to be honest with other people, we first have to be honest with ourselves. Because if we're not going to look at our own selves and our own stuff and the truth with ourselves, then we're probably not going to be able to share that with other people and be fully honest with them. So radical honesty means first being honest with yourself, first and foremost. It's not always about telling the truth to somebody else. It's, are you telling yourself the truth? That's the foundation of honesty. And how that plays out in therapy is that to be able to work and do good work in therapy with a therapist, you have to be honest with yourself. And in that process, you're honest with them. Therapy is a process of having a better relationship with yourself, getting to know yourself better, understanding why you're doing the things you're doing. And if you're not honest about those things with a therapist, you're not honest with those things about yourself. And probably not much is going to happen. I always tell teens that I work with on retreats, you will only get out of a retreat what you put into a retreat. So don't anticipate, but participate. Therapy is the same way, right? You will only get out of therapy as much honesty and as much self-awareness as you put into it, right? If you go into therapy and you expect the therapist is going to do all the work and kind of just pull stuff out of you, it's probably not going to happen like that. It requires you being willing to go there, right? This can be said for anything in life, not just therapy, that to be in full communion with other people, to have a healthy relationship with our spouse, with our kids, with our friends, right? True honesty means first being true with ourselves, not denying our own struggles, our own weaknesses, not pushing down our problems, but bringing light to them, right? And acknowledging them and ultimately giving them to God and expressing them appropriately with the people around us as we need to, right? Radical honesty can change drastically our relationships with other people. First and foremost, that starts with ourselves. So don't underestimate the value of honesty in your life. It starts with you. I'd love to hear questions that you guys have about faith, about therapy. So please comment below. Feel free to contact me at my website, adamcrossmft.com. Please subscribe to this channel, and hopefully I can get some questions from you guys so we can talk about more of these topics as we go forward. Thank you, and God bless.